So I wore my hair like this a couple videos ago, and I had so many compliments on it and a tutorial request from quite a few people. I was like, dang, my hair was just dirty and I was trying to make it look decent. And then I got a bunch of tutorial requests, so that was awesome. I feel like whenever I think people are gonna be like, nice hair, not, people like it. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to get this look. It's basically a 2-stranded French braid kind of thing. I don't actually know what this is called, but it's so easy to do. It literally, this is like a 4-minute hairstyle, not even. It's so quick. So if your hair is dirty and you need to make it look presentable, but you don't have a whole lot of time and you can't be bothered to wash it and curl it and this is perfect for you. Plus, if you are a server or in the nursing industry or any kind of nursing industry, does that even make sense? Do you call it a nursing industry? Or some kind of profession where you have to have your hair out of your face, then this would be great for you because it still looks fancy. It's like really fun. It's really fun for summer and spring as well because it adds a little bit of like whimsicalness. This piece is bugging me right here. We're just gonna pretend it's okay. But it's like, you know, it's super easy to do, but it looks like you spent a lot of time on it. And this would actually, if you're doing your own hair for your wedding, this would also be a really fun and easy way to do an updo if you can't afford to go get your hair done. Like I did my own hair on my wedding day. I was living somewhere else that the salon that I worked at was, and so I had a friend coming to do it and she was running late, so I ended up just doing it myself. So a lot of the time people do their own hair on their wedding. So this is a really great option for a super easy bridal hair. Like it's a nice little updo. You could do it a little bit fancier by maybe putting some curls up there, leaving a couple of tendrils down and having some curls coming down. And that would be a really easy way to do your own hair for your wedding and saving a lot of money. I know how to save money on your wedding, guys. Our wedding cost $1,000. We were so broke. Like literally it was probably the cheapest wedding of life, unless you go in a low. But like for an actual wedding, $1,000 is pretty darn cheap, including my dress, including what he wore. Like literally that was everything. So I know how to have a cheap wedding. So if you can't afford to get your hair done, there you go. It's cute, it's fun, especially if you're wearing more of a kind of like boho dress or kind of like something a little bit more like what is the word, kind of simple or flowy. This would look really gorgeous. And you can also do this and just leave your hair down as well. So instead of putting it up, do this and then have your hair just coming down, and that's really beautiful as well. It's a really fun way to get it off your face and add a little bit of texture and kind of like dimension to your hair without actually like having to wear it all up. So it's really fun. You can do it both ways. But here you go. Here, I'm gonna give you like a little peek. I also use these new bobby pins. They're like, oh, so cute. They're gold, which if you have a little bit of gold in your hair, no one's gonna care. They're not gonna be like, look at that black bobby pin. They're like, oh wow, look at that gold bobby pin glistening in the sun. The other side, the bun part, and then I'll show you the back. I mean, I don't know what it looks like in the back, so you might not want to take my advice on the bridal section, but you could just have your veil sticking in. No one would know what's going on back there. There is the back. I never really worry about what the back of my head looks like because you know what? I'm not looking at it. And if someone else is looking at the back of your head thinking, man, she looks like crap, well, that's their problem because I'm looking at my face. And as long as it looks good from this angle, I'm fine. That's probably a terrible way to think about your hair, but you know what? I don't really know what it looks like in the back. You know what you could do? You could do like a fun braid going up too, but I'm not that snazzy. I don't know how to do that on myself. So this is what I can do that I think everyone else can do. We're not about to get all tricky business and like, oh, just do this, it's so easy. And you're like, that's not easy, lady. I don't know how to do that. Hopefully you guys like it. I mean, you did like it. That's why I'm doing it, because you guys asked for the tutorial. So I'm like literally getting like woozy from talking so much. So I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you find it helpful. If you do find it easy and helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Share with your friends. And I hope you guys enjoy it very much. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. So the first thing you're gonna do, I recommend doing this when you have dirty hair. So if it's the next day, it kind of works the best. If your hair is super clean, it's a little slippery, you could always just put some kind of texturizer in there and that would make it stick a little bit better. But it works ideally if your hair is just a little, it's like a day old. That is perfect. So basically, you're gonna get the part that you want, So I'm not sure what my part is doing right now. And just kind of like brush this area back just a little bit, okay? Please don't mind my cat. Like literally my animals are driving me insane today. Will you stop making noise and just leave it alone? He's trying to eat the plastic in my trash can. Okay, moving on. Let's stay professional here. So this is so hard to explain because I don't know how to explain it, but basically what you're gonna do is start off with a piece like this. So whatever size that would be, 1.5 inch. It's just, you know, that size. Then you're gonna hold it with this hand like a little pincher, okay? So you're gonna hold that right there. Then you're gonna go in as if you were gonna French braid or something, and you're gonna hold this piece and then stick this first one underneath it, and now you're switching. So you're putting that first piece down and you're holding that second piece up here with your finger. Same thing, you're going to grab another piece, pull that second piece down so that now that this is in the rest of the hair, and you're holding it up here. And basically, you're just gonna keep on doing that until you want to stop. And it's gonna create, obviously, the more hair you have in it, that's when you start to get those really good rolls in there because you have more hair. So you're basically just grabbing each piece. So grab this piece, twist it over the piece that you were holding with your upper hand. Make sure you pull some of this back so that you can still put it up. Pull it nice and tight and hold that up. This one down and this one up. Then you're gonna grab that piece of hair that's down with an extra piece as if you were French braiding, and you're just gonna put that back down. So it's basically like a 2-strand French braid, if that makes sense. And then once you get to the end, see how it's kind of like wrapped nicely? You're gonna get a bobby pin. These ones are super cute. I just got these. This is from Kitsch, and these are the bobby pins, but they're all in like rose gold, gold, and silver. How cute are those? It's all like mermaid themed. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the gold, and that way if it peeks through, like, whatevs, it's looking cute. So then you're basically just going to secure that. And I usually take 2 pins. If you're using black pins, I would try and like sneak it in and hide it. But since these are so cute, like I'm not too bothered if they show. So I'm just gonna make like a little X right there. It's totally fine. And then you're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So now you're gonna try and like get most of this out of the way. This side is always harder for me because I feel like you have to use your hands in a different way, if that makes sense. And you kind of just want to angle it whichever way you're going. So if you want to go more back, angle it back. If you want to go down, then angle it more down. So like you can see, I'm starting to curve it more downwards as I go down. That one's super snarly. Make sure you get some of that hair out so that you can put it up. And then I'm going to end with my last piece being there. These cats, I can't even deal with them right now. Who else has annoying cats? Like literally, they wait till I film and then they try to decide to be the noisiest animals on the earth. They're fighting underneath the door. Okay, so we've secured both sides. So this is when you are going to kind of just pull them a little bit. So I kind of just pull it out just so that I have a little bit more body around my face because I don't look good with like a super flat head. So I just kind of pull them mainly right here just so that it's like not super flat on my head. But you just kind of want to like give it a little bit of like, okay, she's got a little bit of something going on there. Now you're basically just going to pull your hair up into a ponytail. And sometimes these bits can get caught into here, and so you kind of have to like work it a little bit to like pull them out. That's why you want to make sure that you do a nice high ponytail so that you can hide any weirdness with your kind of bun situation. So you're going to hold it up really high, like as high as you can, and then you're going to basically just make a super messy bun like this, and then you're going to take that crazy messy bun and you're going to pull it and pull it and pull it and pull it so that you kind of have a little bit more hair out there. I don't know what happened to this piece. We're just going to tuck that in. And then you can even, if you're like, oh, you know what, I want a little bit more around the front, like I'm probably just going to take a little bit and just connect these two just so that there's not a gap there. And then you're going to pull it all down so that it hides every like little mistake that you might have made. And then see how that is poking out right there? I don't like that because it makes me look like a horn on the side of my head. So I'm going to grab another gold bobby pin, and I'm just going to basically just get your bottom piece and then fold it under and tuck it in. And then it's just going to hold that piece there without showing the bobby pin. That is it, guys. That's all you do. It's literally like not even, I mean, I've been doing this for 8 minutes, but it's only because I've been showing you how to do it. It's literally like a 4-minute tutorial or 4-minute hairstyle. It takes no time at all. And like I said, the dirtier, the better. If your hair is like extra dirty, like girl, it's gonna look great. Let's face it, nobody wants to wash their hair. I hate washing my hair. It takes forever to dry, then you gotta curl it. It's like, meh. So if you want to like, plus it's not good to wash your hair every day. You want to get your natural oils from the scalp down to your ends. So this is a really great way if you still have to like go out in public and not look like a greasy, grimy, dirty person, then you can stick your hair up. Even if it is a little bit dirty, put a bit of dry shampoo in, and that will still give you a little bit of texture to where it'll be even easier to work with. The dirtier, the more texture, the better. It's easier to work with that way. So that is all I do, guys. Obviously your bun is always going to look different. Sometimes it'll be more like kind of like rounded like a beautiful little donut. Sometimes it might have like little pieces sticking out. Like it kind of just, no hair tutorial will ever look the same. It's not going to look exactly the same on you. It'll never look exactly the same on me. Like it's always different, but that's the general idea of like what you want to do is basically just creating that 2-stranded, see this one is like, that one's fallen a little bit. So, you know, it's not always perfect, but it's basically a 2-stranded French braid because you're doing the same motion as a French braid, but you're just using 2 pieces instead of 3, which makes it much easier to do if you're not like super skilled in the braid department. And then anyone can do a messy bun. I mean, you just grab it and just tuck your hair in there, and then if it's crazy, you pin a piece in that you don't like. So that's all you do, guys. I hope you guys find that helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, is it? No, I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye. Don't forget to thumbs up if you like this, if you found it helpful. Please share it if you know someone who like really wants to do something with their hair that's cute without just like a regular ponytail or bun. I got your back. Bye.